Welcome back to the show. This is KDS Reviews. This is another not special, a viewer request. I had a particular subscriber ask me about covering the TV show Have Gun Will Travel, starring Richard Boone. Now, this show ran on TV from 1957 to 1963. Now, he played this character called Paladin. I'm going to get back to that subject a little later on in this video. He was this private investigator or a gunfighter. Now, a lot of his conflicts that he tried to resolve them diplomatically, but it always came down to fisticuffs or a gunfight. Now, he stayed in this hotel here in San Francisco. He was always immaculately dressed. He wasn't this rough and tumble guy, like a lot of these other Western shows. He always wanted to look good, eat good, He was a lot better at class. He was a lot better than some of these other ones. Now, in the opening sequence of this show, which is what really got me, it would show his Colt revolver, and then the camera would pan down to the holster of his gun, and it had this white knight on it. And then you hear this voiceover where they start telling you about what and who he was. It's an interesting character here. Now, the character Paladin was supposed to be a West Point graduate, But ironically, Paladin wasn't even his real name. He just had that on a card. Now, in the books that was written by Frank Robertson, it said that the character's real name was Clay Alexander. I didn't even think about the whole time I was watching the show that wasn't his name. It has some interesting writers for this show either. Also, too, like Gene Roddenberry from Star Trek, and another great Western director, Sam Peckinpah. He also has some great stars, co-stars on this show, guest stars on this show, like Mike Connors, Dan Blocker, and Peter Falk, all before they became famous. Now, to me, I watched this show, off and on. Even now, it's syndicated. This right here, to me, is a better Western than some of these other shows. He's more like an intelligent person here. It's not just gunfight of the week, beat him up of the week. He was a really interesting character, so much so, I just completely forgot that being Richard Boone and not the character of Paladin. Which brings us back to what it always comes back to, and that's the physical copy, which is really right now what's been going on this week about movies disappearing off of some of these systems and stuff. That these physical copies are here are the way to go right here. We got first season right here on these individual disc also. It's got some background information and some production scenes, but I got it in my hand. So if they ever want to take Paladin off some of these streaming channels or off your little local channel, I've got it right here. This is KDS Reviews, and this is a little short series of a hit TV show, and that's Have Gun Will Travel. This is KDS Reviews. And remember, KDS Reviews is seen every Wednesday and every Sunday. If you like this type of content, then like, subscribe, and share. If there are any shows you want me to do, especially a hidden gem, which I seem to be getting a lot of questions out here in real life about, I want you to comment down below. Tell me some TV shows you think or movie that you want me to cover. This is KDS Reviews, and I'll see you in the next video.